Hello? Hello? Hello, everyone. Why is like that the connection?
I don't know.
Something wrong. Is it like that ba?
I hear you now, hon.
Hello? This is so bad. Not this time. Hello, everyone. Shout out. Ang muna ha. Hold on. I'll just shout out, Melda and Amra family. Shout out to you. Team Sheldon, welcome. Hello, Tey. Sorry naman. BG lang assist ko muna Patricia schoolwork niya. Naku, yung mga kids ko sleep pa up to now. Did you hear me, everybody? Kuya Beans! Shout out, Kuya Beans. Ta!
Who's Vince?
That is Kuya Beans, RB. What's wrong with the network? Hold on in a minute. Post ko muna siya. Shout out everyone. Sorry naman, ang tagal ko kasi hindi nag-live. Kaya ganyan. Hello, everybody still there? Shout out.
I'm out of here, hon.
You still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yes. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. I'm going to go to the dump.
Hello, everyone. Shout out to you. Kuya Vince, welcome. Musta na? How's everybody? I'll just try to play some video here. Yeah?
When you're done doing live,
Yeah.
go to registerrr.com.
For what?
It should bring the internet better. It's for Spectrum. If you want, you can do it now. Try it.
Shout out Aliyah Munadi. What was that?
Registerrr.com.
I just really don't know how to do it. I'm already on live now. I cannot do that right now. Love you, bye. Hello sa lahat. Hello. My goodness, why is it my network's like this? Hello Ta, I see you na. Hold on lang ah. Nakikita ko na yung face mo. Hindi ko pa show up dito. Are you ready na ba dyan? Yes, meron akong guest artist here. And it was Tey Sev. Shoutout sa inyong lahat. Aliyah Munadi. Thank you for coming. Hello Ta, show up na ba kita? Ayan. Here you go. Hi, hello Ta.
Paano ko i-flip yung camera?
Ayan, hi.
Ito.
Hello. Welcome sa aking live. Hold on na. Try natin siya doing like this. Hold on. Stop ko muna itong isa. Hold on lang. Nasaan ka na?
Sobrang lapit.
Ayan.
Hi.
Hi everyone. Ayan, that is Tey Sev. Hello.
Sorry. Na-adjust yung
Good evening pala sa'yo.
Yeah.
Ay, teka lang, bakit picture yung nakikita lang sa akin? Ano nangyari?
Oo nga.
Ang tagal ko nga hindi kasi nag-live stream. Ayan, teka lang ha. Ayan na!
Can they hear me? Oh, hello.
Hello, welcome
Sorry.
everyone. Ayan. Hello, Kuya Beans. Ayan. Dapat dito ako nagbabasa kasi malabo na yung mata ko eh. Ayan, shoutout sa'yo, Taa.
Hi.
Co-host,
Hi,
yes.
everyone.
Ano ko siya? Guest artist ko siya for today, Kuya Beans. Actually, she's my cousin. Sis Ledpat, shoutout sa'yo.
Paano makita yung chat? Wait lang. Ay, oh my God, I cannot see.
Probably you're gonna open another,
Ito na lang. Ito na lang
yes,
yung kay Jean.
para mas maganda.
Pasensya na, first time.
Oo, yeah,
Ayan.
first time. Hello, good morning sa inyo lahat. Kamusta ang mga buhay-buhay? While lockdown ang
Yan
lahat.
lang. I'm from Bacolod, so lockdown na kami.
Ayan. She's from Bacolod also, yan. Hi din sa co-host. Shoutout sa'yo, Sis Ledpa. Thank you.
Ba't ano nangyari? Ayun.
Sabihin mo kay
Kasi makita nag-iPad ako sa
let it
kabila.
share.
Hello po.
Oy, shoutout na Waray Art. Thank you. Uy, kamusta ka na? I never heard from you again. Kamusta na? Ano yun? Ano sabi niya? Ayun. Saglit lang. Ako lalayas ni host at co-host at sa lahat. Ayun, shoutout sa'yo. Nanay na Waray Art. Uy, I miss you. Nanay na Waray Art. Si Nanay na Waray Art, ano rin siya. Magawa siya ng
Artist.
painting din. Oo, acrylic. More on acrylic
Hello
siya.
po.
Yeah. Busy homeschooling, 3 kids. Oh yeah, sure. Sige, okay lang. Ganun talaga.
Ay, meron po kung bukas, 10 a.m. for those nag-homeschool na kids. Free online art workshop every Tuesday and Thursday po sa
Ayan.
Facebook. Hanapin nyo na lang po yung pangalan ko.
Yes.
Abulin niyo ako.
Yes, meron siyang free workshop. Gora na, di ba? Yan,
Send mo na lang sa kanya, ate.
Oo, I'll drop the links na lang here. Ayan, Vince.
Oo. The homeschooling community in Manila also, parang shinare din nila yon sa mga homeschoolers nila.
Oo nga. O, di ba? Let it share the live. Hindi ko pa nga share to actually.
Ha?
Hindi ko pa masyadong na-share. Ay, tatlo lang yata yung na-share ko. Sa Tampisaw, hindi ko pa siya na-share doon. Oo, di ba?
Sila, busy sila eh.
Ay, busy. O, sige.
Sinabi ako
tayo. Okay lang yan. So, Aliyah, ayan, shoutout sa'yo. And nanay na Waray. Ayan na, oh. Ikaw lang. Yan. So, let's just start. So, what you gonna do, for tonight?
Magmumusik ako.
Yeah.
Ganito naman ginagawa ko araw-araw, gabi-gabi. Musik at paint po. I started out po na mag-paint and then nag-resign ako sa trabaho ko at umuwi na ng Bacolod. And then just last year, I learned na to do music which I really love. So, ang gagawin po natin ngayong gabi, papakita namin ni Ate Rosel ang mga ginawa ko na from painting to music. Kasi yung iba nahihirapan mag-start kasi nga hindi nila alam paano mag-start. So, we will talk about mga bagay-bagay about music, kung mahirap ba, kung ano. Kailangan mo naman talagang mahalin yung ginagawa mo. Kasi kahit mahirap yun, it will be easier at ma-enjoy mo siya. Lalo na sa mga stay-at-home mom or
Yes.
Diba?
Ako, I really want also to try that. Pero, syempre, marami akong question. O, diba?
Oo. Matagal ko na 'tong gustong gawin. Kaya lang, hindi talaga magswak sa schedule. Meron kasi dito sa Bacolod, she's an old friend. Her name is Gigi Campos. She's a designer and she has been doing music for almost 10 years now. And then she started to do this music workshop every year. Pag summer, oo, mga gano'n na, nagbibigay siya ng workshop. Eh ako, for the past 6 years, niyayaya niya ako. Kaya lang, di magswak-swak yung schedule. Yung last year talaga, naka-join ako nung last na workshop niya. So, we did a workshop. So, I turned my painting into a mosaic.
Mm.
And then, as of now, nakagawa na siguro ako ng more than 50
Oh
na
my
mosaic.
God.
Oo,
Ang dami
pag-a-addict
nun.
lang yan.
Diba?
Kailangan mo din
Pero you started first, watercolor, right?
watercolor.
Ayun. Ang dami mo
Kasi
nga yung
na-depress ako
watercolor,
ate.
diba? How many
Ha?
watercolors painting na nagawa mo?
Hindi ko na maalala. Pero ang ginagawa ko kasi, it's actually
500 na ba? More than
lahat.
500?
More than na. Kasi yung pinopost ko kasi yung mga kasi nung first, matagal na din ako nagpipaint pero hindi ako masyadong, ang tawag dito, hindi ako seryoso. Kung ano yung trip-trip lang, ganon. Mahilig ako sa arts and crafts, ganyan. Mahilig ako graphic design, ganon.
Yeah.
Pero yung painting hindi, kapatid ko, magaling siya. So, pag may magaling kang kapatid, mahirap kasi, di ba? Mahirap mag-master yung kapatid. Hindi
Oo
gano'n.
nga.
So, hindi,
Pero
wala lang.
ano yun
Tagal niya din ako
in the blood na natin yun, di ba?
Oo.
Ang artist
Nung
tayo.
sinatagal niya na ako sinasabihan na, mag-paint ka nga, marunong ka naman. Sabi ko, sige. And then, nung 2015, parang gulo ang buhay ko. Gulo ang buhay. So, what I did, I started to paint. I just bought lang yung murang watercolor, and then I just bought one brush actually kasi wala naman ng pera. Tsaka yung murahin yan, pero watercolor din. So, lang ako, parang sige nga, makapag-watercolor nga. Actually, parang, well, technically, hindi siya first na kasi syempre, nung bata tayo, nag-watercolor tayo. Pero parang yun, adult life mo, yun yung first na nag-watercolor. So, yun, from then on, 1 hour every day, kailangan mag-promise ako sa sarili ko na mag-watercolor ako 1 hour a day for 1 year. Kasi di ba nga, life skill daw, kailangan mo matutunan. So, hindi kahit masama pakiramdam ko, kahit or whatever, pagod ako. So, nag-paint ako. So, para ako pag may nagsabi sa akin ngayon, ay wala akong time. Meron, sa'yo yun sa time. Ikaw sasabi, sarili mo, kung ilang time. Kasi pwede ka naman gumawang 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So, hindi reason na wala kang time. Alam mo.
Yeah. Tumutugtog pala yung isang ko. Yung pala yung tumutunog. Sabi ko, tumutunog na yun. Ito pala sa akin yun. Video mo pala yun.
At after, yung everyday, parang pinopost ko, number, yun pala, yun, nilalagay ko ng number yung mga paintings. Yung difference naman ng 1 or 100. Siyempre, dapat may improvement ka din, di ba? Kasi nagpa-practice ka din.
Ewan ko ako kasi
So, yun,
ako
naman, meron naman improvement.
Oh yeah, it's a big improvement. Can you imagine you do exhibit now? And you sold a lot of paintings. Can you imagine?
Oo, kasi, siyempre, kailangan ko ding mabuhay. kailangan ko din bumili ng mga bagong materials kasi yung ginagawa ko dati, wala pa kasi akong pera. So, yung ano ko, yung halimbawa, may bumibili. Kasi naman openly na, this is for sale. Ever in the past 4 years, never ako naglagay ng for sale paintings. No. Pinapost ko lang dyan. Kung may magustuhan kayo nyo, okay lang. I really paint for myself kasi kung ayaw nila, kung ayaw ng ibang tao sa painting mo, at least nagugustuhan mo. Ikaw dapat yung
Yes.
unang tao mag-believe sa sarili
Yes.
mo, mag-believe. So,
Sana yung internet makisama.
painting.
Mm-mm. Mahirap talaga pag kayo. Alam mo na ba ako ngayon, ang hina ng internet.
Hindi namin yung naputol puputol-putol ka, hindi kita
Mahina ang
marinig.
internet. Oo nga eh, kahit ikaw ay. O yun.
Hindi ko marinig.
Okay ba? Narinig mo na
Type
ako?
mo nga, ano kayo yung sinasabi mo?
Ay, hello. Hello. Ayan, hello. Sabi ko hello.
Ayan. Pag nag-yellow ka, pag mahaba, napuputol-putol. Anyway.
O dapat ay yata isa-isa lang yung magsasalita, o di ba?
Oo, may mo ko. Ang bagal kasi ng internet siguro.
Meron akong mga question dito. Yan.
Wow, naganda.
O syempre. Ayan, babasahin ko na lang, no? Kasi, ayan, no? How did you get started creating Mosaic? Ano yun? Sige na nga, type ko na lang. Ano ba yun? Ayan, teka lang ha. Ang pangit ng internet connection natin ngayon.
Hindi ko ate maintindihan yung sinabi mo. Hindi ko masagot.
Ayan. Ayan, tinype ko na. Nag-choppy ka, nagka-cut off ka. Nag-choppy ikaw. Ayan. Shout-out sa lahat sa nakabiti. O ano nangyari? Nag-drop yung call mo. Ayan, shoutout naman. Ang hirap talaga pagka mahina ang internet. Yan, musta naman sa inyong lahat na nandyan, naka-BG? Na-cut off siya. Musta kayo? Since na-cut off siya, yun na mahirap. Alam mo, ang pangit talaga ng internet this time. I've been experiencing this for for a week. Yan, shoutout sa inyong lahat Yung mga anak ko tulog pa, o diba? Mamaya pa yung gising nun. Bakit ganun? Ang hina niya. Since mahina, where are you now? Galing na. Sabi sa inyo na nandyan, na naka-BG. Naputol nga. Oo nga. What happened? Nangangati na naman ang ilong ko. Shout out sa allergy ko. Si Slitpat, gusto na yun. Salamat sa mga nakabiti. Ano ba yun? Call me when I'm done. Okay. Ito si Timothy. Hello and shout out everyone. Ayan ta, I drop the link again.
Hi.
Naputol?
Yeah.
Hi. Yan, hinaan yung
Mahina na yung signal. Alam mo naman sa Pilipinas, third world country tayo.
Or turn off mo muna yung volume para hindi nag-feedback. Or turn off mo muna yung
Oo nga. Wait lang. Ito, pinapalayo ko na. Ayun na. Tapos makita ko lang sarili ko.
Ako makita ko lang yung sarili kong bagong gising o, di ba? Shout out. Shout out sa magulo pa yung buhok.
Tingin ko na nga itong isa. Dead man na to. Ayan. Okay. Ano na yung tanong mo?
Ano nandyan na? Ito, show up ko sa ano. How did you get started creating music?
Pinatay ko kasi ang ano. Ayun. Ayun pala. How did you get started creating music? Yun nga. I was already doing painting and then I wanted to do the English ba yan? Pagod na ako sa
Pwede rin, English, Tagalog, Tekwa.
Oo nga. And then, nag-start ako mag-music last year, summer, nung nag-start kami sa workshop. So, gusto ko nang mag-start ng music, matagal na, kaya lang, wala akong time na ano, tsaka kailangan kasi matutunan mo talaga yung tama na paggawa kasi process siya, 'di ba? So, yung ginawa ko, nag-join ako ng isang workshop ng kaibigan ko. Buti dito sa Baco, we have a music workshop. So, included na siya everything for a fee. For 3 days, we did one piece. So, at the end of the workshop, you already have one piece. So, yung piece na yon nabenta ko na. So, bayad na yung workshop. So, yon. So, and then, my first na exhibit with the mosaic is nung December. So, in a month and a half, I finished mga, ilan ba? 11 pieces. One of which is a 36 inches.
So, you still buy the material? You still buy your material especially?
So, I buy my material here. So, I use mosaic. So, yung sa akin, hand-cut ceramic tile mosaic. Kasi, this is what is available in my area. So, I also include colored glass, tsaka marbles.
Yeah.
Meron akong sample dito. Para naman hindi boring. Parang cooking show lang. Diba? So, ayan. So, I have yun. So, this is
marble.
Nakita ba? So that's a marble glass, iba-ibang kulay. So makikita niyo yan mamaya, meron dyan. And then, may iba-iba din siyang shape. So, iba-ibang sizes. So, eto, pakita ko na lang. If you flip ko yung cam, para pakita ko.
Wow, ayun.
So, those are different
laki naman.
Different sizes ng marble. Ayun. Mga marbles, glass. Ito yung tiles. Ito. So, i-cut them in strips muna with a tile cutter. So, merong tile cutter dito. And then later on, you shape them into the shapes that you would like. Ang idea ng mosaic ay gagawa ka ng mga images with different mosaic tessera. So, i-flip ko na.
Okay lang yan. Ay, ano nangyari?
So, maliliit na mga pieces together. Yun. And then you glue it and then you grout. Yung grout, yun yung ginagamit din nila sa banyo, mga what other things that we have. So, there's a hi. Welcome, my cozy nest. I'm just talking about painting and mosaic. So I think we need to speak in English because we have different guests from all over the world. So, hi Rebecca, I'm Tey. I am a mosaic artist and a painter also. I'm just a guest artist for tonight for Roselli's YouTube channel. So, you can also follow me on Instagram at Tey.Sev. Tey.Sev. So, well, we were just talking about here in the Philippines, we don't have small tea. Small tea kasi is the colored glass. So it's not available here in the Philippines. So what I use is different colors like this. This is blue, light blue. And then there's this yellow. So they have different kinds of tiles.
Hello, Simple
So
Sarah.
I also have different designs.
Yeah.
So there are also tiles. It has designs on it. So you can make use of the design so that you can incorporate it into your pieces. Let me show you one
Looks like
of
it's
my
really
works
hard
kasi it's in front of me. Wait, so I made the triptych. Oh, hello. I made the triptych.
Yeah. Okay. Simply Sarah, yes. I would love a seahorse.
So
my coziness.
Yeah. Turned off my light here. So there. Yeah, I have a seahorse, but I haven't.
Bakit ba ganon?
of a sea turtle. I have this one is actually what we do in this is a three part this is a triptych. So we will show you later. Hi Lat. So there. So that is one of my mosaic. Try to get the other one. Daming gamit. I hope it won't fall. Can you see it now? So sorry.
Oo,
Okay.
ta. Do you sketch it first before doing music?
So this is a triptych. So three mosaics. So we already sold it to a friend. So these are kids. One is reading a book. One is like making a sandcastle. The other two is flying kites. They're kites designed as a turtle and fish. And the other is so it's three
What size
parts.
is that?
May dalawa.
Anong size niyan, ta?
Yes, I can't hear you. I don't know why. Ano? The size. The size is each of this is 12 by 18 and 18 inches. So altogether it's 18 inches by 36 inches. Thank you po. Sana po matutunan nyo din how to make mosaic. I would love for you to try it out, but you also need I'm gonna show you the what do you call this equipment or the tools. I'm sorry, the tools that I
Yes.
use in mosaic. Yeah,
Yes.
wait, I'll just get. So since we have bigger tile, what we do is we cut. So this is your tile. So it comes in rectangle or in square sizes. So this is a tile. So to be able to cut it into strips like this, because it's easier to shape your mosaic pieces. So I use this. This is a tile cutter. Ano ba? Tile cutter. And then with the tile cutter, after that, you will have this, the longer pieces. So to be able to cut them out into the desired shape, I cut them out into small pieces like this with the mosaic tile nippers. So they look like pliers. So yan. I hope you get to see them. And this goes for ceramic. And these are for the wheeled tile nippers are for, of course, for ceramic tiles also. So for for my glass tiles, I also use this. For small tea or colored glass, they would use another kind of tool. But for ceramic tiles, you use this. In the States, they have lots of glass tile sheets. The most challenging part about working with mosaic pieces is that right now my hands, I have a problem with my wrist because you have to, because of course you're dealing with ceramic tiles, it's too hard to cut, so it strains up your arms and your wrist too much, so I have to wear a wrist support. Also, unlike painting that you can bring your materials wherever you go, I cannot bring my mosaic wherever I go. It's too heavy. And so what I do is, that's why painting is important for me, because all my ideas, I put them into notebooks. I'm gonna show you. Do you draw out design first or design as you go? So it really depends. But for bigger pieces, I would rather do studies, and so that I will plan out how I would do it. And along the way, I would probably change some of the things. So this is my study for the mosaic that I showed you earlier. So I painted it in watercolors and just in a sketchbook, and then put there the different elements of the artwork. So I'll try to show it nearer. Okay, so there. Yeah. So as you go along the way, you also have to think of things that you have to like delete or add, or sometimes the balance of the whole thing is not as you planned out to be. So I added some things, and sometimes your design comes in like in a different shape. So you also have to adjust, because I did this in squares. So I have to adjust the placement of the different there. So here. And of course, if you're since I'm doing it in ceramic tiles, I have to make sure that I have a supply of the materials that I use. So I have to buy as many colored tiles as possible, so that if I need them while I'm working, I not cannot go out in the middle of the night and go to a tile center, right? So I have to have it with me, so that whenever that I need them, I already have them. So I have to look like once in a while I would go out, and just for a day I would look for different kinds of tiles, and make sure also, because the tiles, I want to also tell you that the tiles, they also come in a different difficulty level on how to cut them. As you can see, the back part of the tile, this one is lightly colored and this one is a little bit brown. The darker it gets, it's harder to cut. Okay, so the darker the back part is, the harder it is to cut. So for me, the light brown ceramic tiles with the nice glaze and design is already good. Is okay to cut. So I veer away from really hard to cut tiles, because it also strains you and you get so tired easily. So you have to make sure that you also look out for the tiles that it's easier to cut. Mm. So, question: a lot of your pieces carry a message. Why is it important for you to use words in your pieces or your masterpieces? Um, well, you mean that there is like a certain theme. So I think that it's also important as an artist that you also be grounded on what you do, because it becomes a personal thing. For me, I like doing all these things about children, about sunsets, about going to the beach, flying a kite. It means more to me because when I was younger, that were what those were the things that I would do, which is not really that popular right now, no. So I would go to the beach. I still like going to the beach. I still like riding the bike, and um here I have like blowing bubbles and this girl is looking for insects. I used to be a pre-med student, so we would go out and look for insects and all those little creatures. I also like riding the bike, so I have several pieces that also do this, and also like balloons, a girl having balloons. Right now what I'm doing is a girl um, sitting down on a field with balloons, and it's part of my Balloon Girl series. So it's more of personal, because sometimes um you have to own what you're doing. If you think that this team is popular and you're doing that because it's just popular now, and it's not even your experience, I would rather not do it, because it's not my experience. It's not in my heart to do it. So I'd rather do something unpopular that I like, personally like, than do something that is popular, everybody likes it, but like, for me, I cannot paint snow. I mean, I can paint snow, but we don't have snow in the Philippines, or I am not from a place that has snow. So why would I do that? I mean, it's going to be a experience for me. So it's better to have something that, for me, it's better to know your story so that you can paint it well.
Yan. Okay. Narinig mo ko, ta?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yan. So, you know what? I really learned a lot. But for me, I know, kasi dito, actually, one time, nakapunta ako sa mga tiles factory na ganyan. And then, some of their tiles, tinuthrow lang talaga nila. So, we'll see if I can do that. Magaganda rin
Yeah,
yung
that
design nila
you
dito.
have carpal tunnel, so you have to be careful doing music. Also, that's also a big deal, because if you have, I actually went to a doctor this month because, yeah, yes, Rebecca, that's the true heart of an artist. Yes, artists, we are like, we are commenting on our times and our experiences. So anyway, I was just telling Rosel here that, um, if you have problems with your wrist, you have to check with your doctor, because doing mosaic will really put a little bit of stress or more stress in your arms. So I'm not saying don't
Oh,
do it.
I
There
can
are different kinds of mosaic. There are mosaics that you can actually buy, um, pre-cut tiles. So just put it there. So different. But the thing is, you cannot, like, if you want to design
appreciate.
something else,
Yeah.
you're just restricted to cut tiles. Like, there are squares, there's are triangles, there are circles. So you can do that also.
Yes.
There are glass, there are different kinds. You can also do mosaic even if it's not. Me, I'm doing broken plates, broken china, and wait, I'm some few things, but I haven't cut it yet, so you won't. So what I want to do is like the plates. I would cut the edges of the plate so that will make it to a plumage of the rooster or a peacock or whatever, a bird. So it also makes it more not just flat, but it also has texture, and also has like a different look at to it because it's 3D. So yeah. Any questions? Please just type it so I can answer it. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, well, tomorrow for me, but it's every Tuesdays and Thursdays I go live on my Facebook because I since we are on lockdown, there's not much to do for other people. So as an artist, it's my only way to help others to also take care of their mental health, and also for people to gather and bond over arts and crafts. So I'm teaching basics of watercolor painting. So I'm 10 a.m. Manila time. I go on my Facebook every Tuesdays and Thursdays until everything, all of this settle down. Will keep on doing it, arts and crafts, so that everybody can learn also while we're on lockdown. So what other things am I doing? I can't remember. So I've been doing a lot of mosaic lately. I finished one. Hello po. Art is very subjective in nature. How do okay, I will just read it. As you know, art is very subjective in nature. How do you handle the negative criticism, especially when it hurts deep down within your soul? Na-experience mo na ba? Yes, I think we have to be open, not only in art but everything that we do. A lot of people naman, they say a lot of things against us, or I'm ano kasi, I'm a person who is more into the positive things because I'm doing it. Number one, I'm doing it for myself. So if you don't like it, I cannot force you to like whatever that I do. So when it hurts deep down, you have to also pat yourself uh, at the back, because it's not it's not about you anymore, it's about them. And then artists say is subjective, so every one of us has we have different interests, we have different likes and dislikes. So if they don't like it, it's okay. They can there are a lot of art. At least they said something, because art, as they say, evokes emotion. So emotion can be they like it, they don't like it, they love it, or they hate you, or whatever. So at least it's not indifference that you get from them. You still got an emotion. So as art, as an artist, you've already done your job, right? So just forget it. And then also they said that it's good that you also get to this kind of people know what is your worth. You have to know your worth also. You have to know your heart, what makes you happy. If they say that they don't like it, it's not about you, it's about them. That's what they like. It's the things that you cannot control. What you can control is how you react to what they said. So just let them be. Just do your art. I mean, there are things that they can do that you can't do, and there are things that you can do that you can never do. So that's it. Okay. Question from My Cozy Nest with Rebecca. How long have you done mosaics? I've been doing this since uh, May, so almost a year now, about 10 months. And I've already done more than 50 mosaics, small and large pieces. Some of which I journaled in my Instagram. Most of it, almost all of it, all of my art already journaled it in my blog, the www.thefatgoddess.com, and my Instagram, because I want to see also that I've also improved as an artist. So I've been doing this for the past 10 months, and so far I've done one show with paintings and mosaics, and I had a good feedback also. They like it. And if they don't buy it, have something for my walls. So I don't mind.
Benta. Okay yun. Ako siguro,
So you
nahihirapan ako
the
pag
things.
kamerang
These are
mataas.
my sketchbook.
Hmm.
This is my
That is
sketchbook.
that is watercolor, right?
It's so simple. What?
That is watercolor.
Yes, this is watercolor. Since I told you earlier that the difference between painting and mosaic is that painting or watercolor painting, I can bring my material everywhere. Mosaic, you cannot bring your tiles everywhere. You would probably you would probably have so much to bring with you. So if I have ideas, I would paint them on my sketchbook, and then would do it when I'm back. I would do it, and I will do little call this um little drawings like this, so I would know how to position my tiles or how I would do my tiles. Because mosaic needs only basic doing, uh because you don't have to like be too intricate with your details, because in mosaic you need to sim- uh, be simple, and it should be a basic shape of that specific. So this is like a boy uh, trying to make this paper boats. So here, so I made this because I'm doing a large piece that's 36 by 36 uh, about paper boats. This guy making paper boats. Thank you po, Let Pat. Drawing po and mosaic is actually a skill that you can learn. So being creative also takes a lot of time to be. You cannot just be creative just like that. You have to also use your brain. You have to consume a lot of information. You have to look at art every day, museums. You have to read a lot. You have to use your eyes a lot because it's a visual thing. So I would suggest that you everything that you can get your hands on, learn every day, learn everything. So if you have a person that you look up to, maybe you can gather his works even just for prints on your cell phone and look at it, and maybe wonder how they did it. Like me, uh, I have this favorite a Filipino artist, is that a national artist. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, Rebecca, I will do that. My Facebook, you can add me. Ate, can you send Miss Rebecca my details? I don't have. I don't know how to get out of this StreamYard. I'm sorry, StreamYard. So maybe she can help you out with my Facebook. So what are the other? So it's easier if you have a lot of. I'll show you my my sketchbook. I've already filled it out. It's also good that you have different ideas because you will be able to um be able to get it whenever you need it. Like for example, oh, I want to make this in mosaic, or I want to make it in a in a bigger painting. So far, what is the biggest size mosaic that I made? I made this 36 by 36 inches, so that's 3 feet by 3 feet. So I did it. Oh, that was the biggest piece that for that first show. I did it for 12 days flat, day in day out, 16 hours. So 16 hours times 12 days. So that's it. But I really had fun. I also like what I do also. Um, right, and you can tell me. Oh, thank you. Here, yeah, I saw my Facebook is. Wait. Oh my god. Because I don't want to lose the StreamYard. Can you try this if you can find me? And also on this for FB and for my. Oh, it's in. Oh dear. I put it in private chat. Ate, can you put in the like comments na lang? So I don't know how to do it anymore. Now I don't know how to go back. See, I don't know how to go back anymore. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, that's my Facebook. Okay, I didn't even know. Oh, yun pala, yeah. So, that's it. Well, I'll just get the thing that I did this week. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. See? So, as you can see, this little girl's in a swing. The grout is in different colors. So, usually, you can see in different mistakes, they just have one color like black. But actually, you can play with the grout color. Eh, this is scary. Okay, so there. So I use marbles like this. Marbles. So I'm gonna. Thank you, Rebecca. So I have different. This is glass. I put the glass there. The color of the grout is called carmine red. So sorry for the mess at the background. I'm calling my tiles there. So here. See. So as you can see, there are different sizes of leaves and different kinds of tiles that I use for the leaves. clear? I hope it is. So different sizes, and there's the little girl in a swing. This is by the sunset, and these are the flowers. I like putting flowers there, different sizes. So you also have to set your pet a flower look so that it would also look like real flowers. And the grout, I'm sorry, the grout. This is the grout. Is very important because it holds the piece together. So it's a vital piece. It's a vital part of your artwork because sometimes it has to make the all the tiles pop out, not just blend with it. I have a table that I made. It's I grouted it in lavender. So some I forgot that the other tiles are lavender also, so it didn't really pop out, but it looked nice. So the grout is also important. Oh, did I put anything after the grout? Yes, I did. It's sealant to make it waterproof and to make all not like or like go to your hands or whatever. See, and in these tiles, I use the design as it's a tree also, so I designed to help accentuate that it's a tree, right? And so the girl in the swing, I look for a brown tile with dots in it so that it also would look like a swing. Sometimes you have to be creative on how to use it and make sure that everything also goes together and not be boring. You have to use different tiles. So you have to have different kinds of tiles so that it would look all the same if you have the same tiles from another piece to other piece. And also, wait, I'm gonna show you the oops. I don't know if you can see it. The hair of the girl. It's um it's a favorite kind of tie of hair because it looks like it's hair also. I don't know. See, can you see it? I use it every time that I have black and brown. See. So it has like lines that looks like hair. Okay. Let's see it. Where is the chat? I use the chat. Any questions so that I can answer chat?
And now, have you ever done a dragonfly?
Have you ever done a dragonfly? Yes, I've done it. Okay. For
Mm.
this, since I'm just starting I don't want to make my pieces too because this one by right now go for in dollars. This is three 350 300 this one because it's kind of big. I forgot the size of this. This is a so 2 feet by 18 by 24. If you know how to sketch, even just what, if you don't know how to draw, it doesn't matter in Mosaic. You can actually get a coloring book, grids, and then just trace it, and then there you go. You design according to the drawing that you got. Like for example, there's a fish. Just design it with marbles or with your colored glass or with ceramic tiles. So make the shape interesting. So you can make it with leaf shapes here. I can show you how to make a leaf. So I would do this. I would just flip the cam so I can teach you how to make the different um for a minute. I will just flip my cam. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of things that you do in a piece. So you cut your board. I use a Hardy Flex. I don't know. Hardy Flex is it's a basic uh thing that everybody uses. So Hardy Flex. So I cut it. Then here, let me show you how I cut things. For where is no? Oh, here. I forgot. So with the piece, I would cut this. I hope it is like good with the light. I would cut it in different angles. So to make a leaf, I'll just make it bigger. I usually have like a rectangle, and then I would follow the shape, and then there you have a leaf. Okay, so you can see that here I have a leaf. I have different kinds of leaf. So it can be a leaf, it can be this can be leaves, this can be petals. How to make a circle. circle. Wait, here now. Same. So circle, I'll make it bigger so that you can see it. You have a cut, and then you just cut around the corners. You have a circle. So think about biscuits, other things. So it really depends on what you want. So you can also foolproof way of doing things. Like for example, do a triangle. Hmm. Just do a rectangle or a square. See, you draw something there so that it will be easier to cut. There. See, triangle. And then you can make it into smaller triangles if you cut them. So you have smaller triangles. So I use a clear glue, as you can see, to glue the pieces onto the board. And as you can see any glue coming out of it because I already used this glue. It's white clear. It's well wet, and then when it dries up, it becomes clear. See, you can't take it out anymore. It's already. I don't know. Here in the Philippines we have shell. Yeah, clear glue. Heavy duty clear glue. Maybe ask from if you're in the States. You can ask. I forgot the name that I used. The one that I got. I got from a friend in the States, but it's just look for the best. Can't remember. It's Wellwood, but it's a clear glue. When do not use because it's not for something like that. So what's nice about this clear glue is that it's so when you use it fixing my cam so you will see this tripod kind of taking okay sit sorry po it fell ang hirap pala mag-live no ang dami aksidente nangyayari so I also have this brush big brush so that I can sweep them all clean. So I sketch. I have like a pencil pen or a Sharpie. You can you can also trace it, but I usually have like a pen so that I can change it from time to time if I need to move things around. So very basic drawing. Ba- Yeah. And I also try to look at aquarium supplies. So that's also how I got this colored glass. And make sure also in like a tip, make sure that you also the same height as your as your tile to because if it's too almost the same with your tile, it will not come out. So here see this guy is almost the same height as the tile. Diba? Same thickness. Or else if you crowd it, then you will not be able to see the colored glass. Ayan. Sorry, I can't see some of your mm, there. Sometimes I would do is I will not just glue it first so that I can move things around. So all of these things I already glued them, but um some of the things I have to make sure that I have to do it like that before I finally glue it, because when I glue it, it's hard to take it out. So it's hard to take it out. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this little flower so that you'll see how we go about doing a mosaic. So fix. Did you finish your artwork once with it depends on how big it is. If it's if it's a piece, then I need a few more days. This is 8. So uh 1.5 by 1. I finished this in 2 nights, in 2 days. So I try to make it as fast as I can so that I can move on to another another piece. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut with my wheeled nippers. So that one is sira. So it's broken. So um, this I use this cutting technique also because it's easier to cut. So you have to also cut it in a way that uh will help you cut it in smaller way. Nyo, try. So we're going to make this into smaller apples here. I got them for just 10 pesos a piece because it's, I think they have they're running out of supply. So these are just um towards the end of the stock or item. So ito, this is just 10 pesos. One. Not too much in it's I think 25 pesos for each tile. So I just paid 10 pesos for each. So, 'di ba? It's already a petal. Or this can be your ang tawag dito, wings ng dragonfly. So, it's too big. You have to cut it pa. Just cutting paper. But instead of cutting na just paper, this is quite times hirap na ikat. You have to make sure that all your pieces or your this is called the tiles tessera. How do you dispose of route waste? Well, ate, the what I do with the smaller ones, I really throw them away because I make smaller pieces because sometimes you need something to put in one. You just take out the real ones. Those are the shards that will be the one to to like prick you. So I have with me here. I have my some medicine for the wounds na band-aids kasi I really need them. Because sometimes you don't know, they're like smaller pieces that comes out. Actually, not the big ones that pricks your fingers. It's the small ones like this that it would go under your nails and it sobra. So it will prick you really bad and it hurts. So you have to be very careful. That's why you need this so that you make sure that it's all. So since we have that in one of the oh, the grout waste pala. Well, naman sometimes that you put so you cannot like store them because it will dry out. You can I have a garden so that sayang naman. So put it know how the also with the what for example I would grout. So the grout made darker but it cannot be made lighter. So if you start with white, if you put like one piece, I made it into uh mint green. So I have green with the my grout. So there I made mint green because there's no mint green na available in the centers or the Home Depot. So what I store some of them, the grout waste, so that you would know how it would look if I would I would notes na how much I how much grout that I mixed with. So your question is, at first I wanted to frame them, but most clients that bought, they don't want, for some reason, or they wanted to see the natural shape of the pieces. So if it's like a little ragged, so I just make sure the edges that I really also do it in a nice, the grout, I also parang sanded them. I sanded the with sandpaper so that it will make it smoother, and it would be even. So I also made small ones. Wait lang, I'll just get the small ones. So you'll see, I have small ones here, my friend. Wait. Um, yes, ate, I already made one tabletop kasi I have a table is, I think it's an old table lang siya. I wanted to do it for the house para hindi na magano. So this are small pieces. So they don't have, walang ganitong grout actually. So I made yellow grout. From white grout, I put yellow acrylic paint and mixed it well. It's longer to dry the grout with acrylic paint than the normal grout lang na as it is. So this is a broken mug. So I made it into a sailboat. This one naman is a mosaic of a flower. So yan. So this, they don't want to frame it. Ito lang, they just want it like that. Pero there are pieces I also made a small version under their own um wait lang, ito. I have this smaller, C, and this one. This one also I made the grout. All the grout I made them. They're not ready made. So this one is grout, sailboat. There's a light you can see. One is in orange grout, which I really like. So just normal acrylic paint. You add it onto your uh tawag dito. You add it onto your white grout. And then after that, you have to look for a grout sealant. Grout sealant. Wait, ito. Wait. So this. Mayroong grout. It's actually grout sealer. Yeah. So grout sealer in the Philippines, ABC is the one is the brand that is ABC Granular. I bought it for this 80 pesos. Ganito kalaki. This you get the brush, and then you dip it into your grout sealer, and then in between the tiles, that's where you put your grout sealer. You don't brush it onto the tiles because it will make it look hindi, no, not spray. You have to use a brush for it. Once na your grout has already dried for 24 hours, um, preferably 24 hours. So, para nag-set na yung grout mo. And if you're okay na with it, if you have already checked if there are still holes or something like that. So, when you use this, it's a clear, parang it looks like water lang. So, you brush it onto the grout in between your tiles, not all over it, not all over it. Dito lang, this, and this, and that. It just would dry, and then it will not come out na. Hindi na siya, matatanggal. Scary. So, some people would like their, with borders. So, depende. If they like it with borders or with frame, it's okay. Some people don't like to frame it because they think it would be sayang the sides. So this one, it has a frame. Um you can either hang this, but it's also nice if you like matting beside it. Maganda din. How to make it shiny? At it's shiny because the ceramic tiles are already shiny. Diba? It has a glaze over it. So, you don't really need anything else to make it shiny na. You just have to clean it with brush. Ganon. Also with mosaic because it's not alagain. Kumbaga, hindi mo siya, like, it's not like, tawag dito, your usual painting that you take care of it. Don't. Ito, whether you put it under the sun or whatever, it's waterproof already. Yung iba, they would put like resin on top and make. Kaya lang resin in time, also parang it yellows. Kasi may experience sa kami sa church na they made something and then they put resin. Parang nilaminate nila, nag-yellow, sayang. Yeah. So, I don't know how to make it. But for me, kasi also, mosaic, people would like to touch it. So, it's nice also if you can feel it. And it's really tactile art. Kumbaga, pwede siyang i-touch. Hindi siya katulad ng mga paintings na bawal i-touch dahil the acid that comes from your hand goes to the surface. Ito, hindi. You can actually, touch it anytime you like. Hindi na siya kailangan diba? Ayan. So you can use broken china there. So this I sell for 500 pesos. Kasi mas mahirap. So you were asking about the waist also for the grout waist. Minsan I don't have na grout waist because I have smaller ones made, and then if I like putting grout, I put it there na. So there's not much waste talaga. And also the tiles that I cut, I use these ones, the smaller ones, I use this na. Oh. And make sure that also if you cut you cut your tiles, the tiles that come before that and after that you have to think of how to cut it also. Para it would look one piece. So sometimes I would cut it a triangle na, a triangle. And then would cut it into small pieces para maganda na siya tignan. O, diba? See? So, basic shapes. basic shapes. Also nice for tabletops, for murals sa wall. Ang ganda din. It takes time lang, but what's also a good thing about mosaics is that it's made from construction materials. So you know that if done well, it will really last a long, long time. Diba? And hindi na masyado mahirap i-take care kasi nga, you just wipe it, yun na yun, or wash it lang. Kung maalikabukan man, yun. Hindi ka na kailangan mag-glass or whatever. So here, yeah, maganda siya. And some people would do it in bigger frames. Hello. Yan. Any more questions? Paano ko ba mabalik dun? So, after this I will keep it na kasi it's already sold. Ito. Somebody got the for last Christmas. I made several, like probably 40 pieces in lahat na bili na. Ito di ko lang bigay kasi hindi ko nga ito nabili. January na pala ito nabili. And I'm busy and also I'd store it, and some I already shipped na to other people bought it. It's easier than to ship because it's small. Just put bubble wrap. Why? What's with? Uy, hindi kami mahangin See? Yun.
You hear me, Ta?
Ano pa?
You hear me?
Let's flip this. I cannot see you.
Naririnig mo ko?
Ano flip? Ayan na.
Ayan. Ganda ng artwork mo.
Pero
Pag nilalagyan ko siya ng cam, nag-chop ito eh.
Oo nga.
Rinig mo ako, Kuya Guy.
Hindi ko na siya ma-flip. Pak. Ganun.
Ayan rin. O, di ba? Mukha natin naglalakihan. Ayan, shout out. God, in the mall.
Nagkita yung dog. Kalo.
Ayun, Kuya.
Hindi ako.
Nandiyan pala.
Nakita yung
It's working.
Yun. So, ano na lang, ipa-add na lang sa Facebook if they
Yes.
like to learn
Mm-mm.
painting,
Ayan, thank
whatever.
you rin.
And then, paano na lang din sa chat.
Mm-mm. Thank you so much sa
Thank you
pagpunta
din,
dito.
Ate Ros.
Mm-mm. More to go.
Yeah.
Kailan ulit yung
So, bad lang pang ng
schedule mo ng workshop mo online?
o dapat, yeah, Philippine time,
Hello, Arlene. Musta na?
Tuesday and Thursdays. Live. Kayo na ba? Kanya tayo.
Mm-mm. Ayan. Thank you so much. Sa lahat ng pumunta, thank you. I guess I need to ano na rin.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you're something. Opo.
Thank you for sharing your talent doing mosaic.
Thank you. Sabihan mo na ako pag mag-leave, ah.
Yes.
Naman biglang nag-leave.
Say mo, babush.
Bye. Ganun na agad eh.
Oo nga, bye agad.
So, don't forget to
Ano, wait. Yun na naman yun. Ganbag
I'm
na
in
siya.
my last photo.
Mm-mm.
Tukol dito.
Mm-mm. Anong sabi?
Hugas ng kamay na lang talaga.
Pa-ed na po kayo? Oo, pa-ed na rin ako, Arlene. Bakit? Gusto mong umakyat? Gusto mong pumunta sa live stream?
Ulit.
Siyempre, ano to? Exclusive lang to.
They can watch
Hindi.
They can watch it again, right?
Oo, pwede naman.
They can replay it.
Mm-mm.
Yun.
Yan.
Yung upload also may the first lesson. Or the weekend na lang siguro. Kasi ang daming ganap. Yung sinabi ko, yung first video, i-edit ko na lang kasi kawawa naman yung iba hindi na naintindihan ang sinasabi ko. So, I'm gonna put na lang parang mga subtitle doon kung ano yung mga materials, ganyan, diba? So, ang dami nang ang dami nanonood. So, I hope, kasi mas maganda din yung nasa YouTube kasi yung iba, they don't have Facebook. So, it's easier for them to YouTube.
Dapat nga,
So, share na.
Ang tawag dito, simulcast sana, kaya lang hindi ko pa masyadong hindi ko pa masyadong alam gawin. Kaya, yung simulcast, I can do live here in YouTube and then at the same time, pwede siya sa Facebook. Yun ang hindi ko pa nagagawa kasi.
So, hindi ko alam yun.
Yun daw kahit sa mga bago. Ha?
Parang online.
Oo.
Parang 20 pesos. Code. Ganun.
Uy, alam mo parang merong top-up dito niyan. Parang mas maganda siya kasi merong rubber sa handle niya so hindi masakit sa kamay. Kasi hindi, meron palang meron tawag doon na parang ano lang siya, it's like a pen. I don't know what kind of pen is that. I-shape mo lang siya kung ano yung gusto mong shape na i-ano dun sa tiles. Tapos, ikat mo lang siya ng gano'n. Hindi maganda?
Na-try ko na yun. Hindi yun nag-work. Masyado. Unless it's glass.
Ay, talaga?
Mahirap sa musik ang mood mo. Also tiles. Sa mata.
Naku, mahirapan ako niyan kasi lagi gaganon-ganon. Buti yung
kasi, hindi kasi you do that kasi yung sinasabi mo parang design ganun. It doesn't ganun. So, ceramic tile. Sa glass
Mm.
siguro pwede, pero marami kang wait. Kasi exact
Dapat
kung
yata
liliko
malakas,
ka, kung
malakas
gusto mo
yung
ng
ano mo, yung
gusto mo ng
oh.
dahon siya.
Ano yung
Kung gusto mong
pinakamahirap na
circle,
shape? Pinakamahirap na shape to carrot. Ano yung pinakamahirap?
ano ba? Parang wala naman kasi depende na mahirap yung maliit. Maliit. Kaya
Ah,
tinatago ko yung mga
kaya nga
maliliit
sometimes,
na
if I
nuts.
see
Kasi
your,
minsan like, uy, swak. Oo.
hindi, pagka nakikita
Ito,
ko yung
pa to,
hair,
maliit.
yung hair nung bata, ako, paano nagawa yun?
Yung
Diba? Yung hair nung kid na nagsiswing, sabi ko, paano mo nagawa yung shape na yun? Diba?
kaya, pag ganun, syempre parang i-curve mo din siya. But the thing is, marami kang ways nun. Kasi syempre, talagang pulso talaga yung paggagawa mo. Kasi marami nagsasabi sa akin na use a grinder. Hindi yung grinder na yun. Para sa atin yan. Yung grinder na
Pwede yata sa meal? Iba?
oo, kaya lang iba yung effect. Hindi siya ganun. Parang ginawa siya talaga ng machine. So, para lang sa akin to iba pa rin pag hand cut. Kasi nawawala yung magic ng if ginamit mo. And then, what if, for example, walang electricity. Ito, doesn't need electricity.
Oo.
And grinder, kailangan may electricity, diba? So, zero dapat? Zero carbon footprint. Minsan, ang saya na hindi mo na siya kailangang i-cut pa ulit. Oo. Katulad nito, nung pagkat ko ganito na yung shape niya. So, minsan gamit ko na way ng dagat, ganyan. Dagat. So, ang dapat sa Mosaic kasi, yung tabi niya is ang swak din sa next na katabi niya. So, this piece should also with this piece. At kung mayroon pa dito, dapat mag-go din siya.
Oo.
Kaya yung sinasabi na ang gulo ng Mosaic kasi nga may tawag kasi dyan yung motion at saka yung parang movement ng tiles, makikita mo. Ito naman, pag hindi siya swak, diba, parang visually, anything about music, parang ang gulo. Music, pero ang gulo. Kasi nga, hindi nga nagsaswak yung mga pieces together.
Eh, yung sa'yo naman kasi na-distinguish mo na puno talaga siya, and then merong child, tapos merong flower, tapos nakita ko rin yan, gawa ka na rin ng parang, ano pa tawag dito? Yung merong wave ring nga ba yun? Ginagawa mo?
Yung alin?
Ginawa mo na parang may mga line siya. Siguro nabenta mo na rin yata yun.
Lines ba? Parang wave?
Oo, parang wave. Or
Parang
yung ano yata yun? Yung merong araw yata yun.
Yung
parang merong sun.
May sun?
Oo, remember? Yung gawa mong ganun. Ganda rin nun.
Yung may parang malaki.
Oo.
Square malaki na may parang boat. Oo. May boat. Yeah.
Ano yun? Nabenta na rin.
Yun doon, dalawang ground. Hindi pa. Nandun sa museum kasi kinuha nila sa Negros Museum. So,
Mm.
nandun lang siya.
Mm-mm.
So, isa ako dun sa mga artist na merong doon. So,
Oh.
ano siya, part na din sa ano. So, kasama nung mga paintings,
Mm-mm.
watercolor paintings ko na. Sabi ko ilagay, parang pamper, laking lugar. So, yun. Mga iniwan ko dito,
Maganda rin naman talaga pagka
yung
malalaking artwork. No? Ako marami ako ditong canvas na malalaki pero hindi ko pa nagagawa. Alam mo naman ako. Diba? Minsan,
okay din yan, Tey. Kasi
minsan
alam mo,
nag-a-acrylic ako.
pwede
Minsan,
mo din yan gawin on a different na material eh.
Ang pinakamaliit kong ginagawa ganito lang muna.
Maliit?
Maliit lang.
Ito yun sa ha? Ang laki niyan.
Mm-mm.
Ipakita ko yung maliit kong painting. Wait, saglit. Ano ba yan?
Basta meron akong ma-experience. O, diba? O, tingnan mo. Ayan siya. Alam mo ba yung ginamit ko
yan.
Yung ginamit ko ditong paint, ano lang siya, yung pambata na paint.
Oo nga, ay ang ganda.
Kay Nikki.
Pag-blend mo lang naman din yan. Ito yung maliit. May bumili na to, papadala ko to sa Canada after the lockdown. Naabutan kasi
Nabili na niya.
At nagap ng delivery.
Oh my God. Magkano yung pa-shipping?
So, this is skills ito, ate, na maliliit.
Magkano yung ganyan?
I took them out of them. Papadala ko sa kanya sa Canada.
Oh, ano ka, magkano shipping? Mahal din.
Maliit to, 3.5.
Uy, parang gusto ko rin yun. Parang gusto ko rin magpagawa.
Meron akong maliit na paintings, 3 inches by 3 inches, ganyan.
Hindi, parang gusto ko magpagawa ng nasa mag. Hindi ba meron ka nun? Yung nasa
mag? Daw nila kaya bumili ng
yung nasa mag na, oo, yung mga artwork mo. Magkano yun? Yung mag mo, pagka binenta na? Yung ganyan. Oo, ganda. Alam ko
200 bawat isa. Natira ko to eh, so akin na.
Uy, dapat pala kung magpapagawa ka ng, yung sa isa, yan si Kuya Gan Magno, gumagawa siya ng ganyan eh. Sa mga shirt, anything. Oo.
So,
gumagawa siya ng ganyan.
Wait lang.
Parang gusto ko magpagawa ng ganyan. Kaya.
Oo, kasi tinatago mo lang din ako. So, I have tags. Hindi pa nga ito nabuksan kasi kakabigay supplier. Eh, syempre, stop kami muna ng production kasi alam mo na. So, this is my bag.
Diba daw, maganda daw yung mag. Ayun o, meron pang bag. Ice ako.
This is, take.
Oo nga, pwede siguro yun yung ma-artwork ko na maganyan, ano? Diba? Tapos sell ko online. Diba?
Yun.
Sell ko online.
Ito yung mga dati ko pang mga painting na gusto kong ilagay sa ano. Actually, ako mismo, gusto ko nung bag. Kasi nga, hilig ako diba sa mga bag-bag na ganito.
Ang ko bag sa mga scarf.
Ha?
Mga scarf naman.
Yung scarf, pa ako ng hanap ako ng supplier. Naghahanap ako ng supplier ng maganda. Ito.
O diba? O pang benta yan online, sigurado bibenta yan. O diba? O ganyan na siya eh.
Actually, may ari na to, kaya lang I cannot deliver because of the lockdown.
Oh my God. Kainis diba?
do this in pouches. Wait lang,
Oo.
baligtad.
Ay, ang ganda rin ng ang cute din ng pouches. Kumbaga, meron kang pinapagawa niyan.
Oo.
Yun yata yung friend mo, no?
Why I like her this why I like this yung local supplier ko na who's also my family friend because they're young entrepreneurs. So, parang hindi kita sobrang and buo
Maganda
ate.
pala siya pagka
They would print
print
it
out.
first on Canvas. Yeah, they would print it first on Canvas and then they would sew it up. Diba? They would So, ang maganda, ang iba kasi, gitna lang. And then, alam mo yung pabilisan. Ito talaga sila, edge to edge.
Oo.
Yan. So, this one, ang ganda din sa bag nila, maganda kasi A3. This is big. This is one of my favorite paintings.
Magkano yung ganyang bag?
Monochrome. Pag white na bag, it's, magkano nga yung tote bag? 300 pesos.
That's not bad.
Nakalimutan ko yung size. I think it is 14 by 18.
Oo.
Ganda din to.
Ano yung
Malaki,
niya? Ano yung tela niya? Parang pang canvas din yung tela.
Sublimation print siya. Parang yung usong print. Sa kanya kasi maganda yung print niya. Kung ano talaga yung painting ko, yan talaga pak na pak. Pati yung yung arma ko.
Kasi yung iba parang nagiging bumababa yung nagiging pixelated lang bumababa. Parang tangi.
Maganda basta as long as your yung file that you give them is also clear in a big file, they will be able to recreate your So instead of having just a normal go bag or tote bag,
Oo, gusto ko yan. Ang alam mo yon yung nadadala yung painting mo, naalala ka. Diba?
Oo.
Gusto ko yung mug.
Ng tao, sabi nga ng kaibigan ko, alam ko na, tatanggalin ko siya sa bag, ipapa-frame ko, bahala ka sa buhay mo kung ano gawin mo.
Ay, merong ganon. Merong ganon talaga, oo.
Ikaw bahala. Sabi niya, kaya lang wala na akong bag. Sabi ko, bahala ka sa buhay mo kung ano gawin mo.
That's the cheapest paint. O, diba? Papaprint.
Diba? Cheapest paint. Don't mag ikaw naman yan. Naka-canvas siya. So, ito ate, I decided also, one of the reasons I decided na to make also art merch, aside from people telling me na, uy, mag-art merch o ganyan. Kasi, this artwork, nagulat ako na this is part of my first exhibit. Pag-gising day, may 35 na tao na gustong bumili ng artwork na to. Hindi naman lahat ng tao magagawa ko ng artwork, diba? So, first come, first serve lang naman pag may mili ng painting or artwork. So, eto, sabi ko, I'm sorry, sold na siya kagabi nung nag-opening kami ng exhibit. So, sabi niya, ay, paano yan? May iba naman, dodoblehin nila. Sabi ko, hindi naman pwede. Kasi, depende yun sa may-ari na. Sa kanya na yun. So, my artist
good for 30 person lang makaabil ng painting mo, then do it. Bili ka na agad.
So sabi ko, bili na lang kayo ng mga pouch at ng mga keming ganito para, yun na. Meron ka na.
Kasi,
sige ba?
May nagtatanong sa akin dito.
Bibili.
Ang gusto nila sa scarf. Parang wala naman ako nakikita kasi meron man, pero ang mahal.
Yung kaibigan ko meron siya, pero medyo mahal yung kasi syempre iba yung pwedeng scarf na diba? Ito kasi canvas.
Mm-mm.
I'm also doing, pagkatapos nitong lockdown, di kasi kami umabot. So, meron na talagang bumili ng black na bags.
Oh, maganda rin yun.
So, those naman is medyo expensive because they use daw a different ink in printing it onto the black hindi siya canvas eh. Ibang kind of tela and ibang kind of ink yung ginagamit. So, it's 450 naman for the bag.
One.
Item.
Parang gusto ko nga magkaroon ng ganyan. kahit yung mug lang.
Oo, malay mo.
O, diba?
Kasi mag-Etsy ka. Ang hirap lang ate.
Kasi wala akong, hindi pa ako
because
makakagawa ng website ko.
you cannot na like that. Kailangan talagang i-secure mo siya. Ang bag kasi, ganyan mo lang. Kahit na envelope na maliit. Nakaka-ship ka ng kaagad. Diba?
Oo.
Yun yung ano na gusto ko din na pouch. Tsaka maano talaga siya. Pwedeng or pwede mo siyang
giveaway.
Marami nga akong nakukuhang mga giveaways for ganyan. Sabi ko, I cannot make you yung like naman yung iba gusto nila magpipaint ako then print ko din. Ako din gagawa ng sabi ko, sige go if you will like it like that. For example, you want it a birthday or a wedding. Meron na mga picture orders ng mga ganun. Sabi ko, Kerry, pwede naman ganun. Gusto nila kasi na hindi gagamitin ng isa iba. So, sige, sabi ko, pwede naman yun. Pwede naman yun.
Nakakatawa naman.
Gusto nilang ganun. Oo, ang cute nga nung isa nga yung baby nga, yung little girl, yung sa kanya talaga, siya, parati siyang picture ng nanay ng mermaid. 1 month siya. So, yung picture niya ilalagay namin sa bag na may na part siya ng parang underwater. Parang mermaid siya. Pero ipipicturean lang siya namin. Sabi ko, edit na lang natin, lagay natin siya sa parang underwater na painting. Sabi niya, sige, yun na lang. Sabi ko, parang ako pala ngayon pala nakukita na ako sa idea nun na. Ang cute talaga.
Maganda
ng kaibigan ko.
Maganda yung mug.
Oo, actually, maganda. Ano ba yung mug? Nasa loob pala. Meron pa isa dito.
Meron yung parang yung tawag dito,
Box in a box.
Yung lalagyan ng malapit na
on box. And then, ang maganda dito kasi, print by demand. So, yung kaibigan ko, na lang kami, nag-stick kami with one production cost. And then, sabi ko, ikaw na bahala mag-design. So, I give you the, mag-design. So, depende kung mag-match. So, this naman is, the painting.
Ganda rin niya. Ganda talaga. O, diba?
So, this is a little girl singing a kite. Dito po.
O, diba? Dito mo a little bit.
Basta nakita mo yun sa kuya na yun, yun siya.
Oo, ang ganda.
Fly ng kite.
O, parang maganda din daw sa t-shirt. Sabi ni Ice.
Actually, gusto ko din
parang maganda din sa t-shirt yan.
Kasi may sizes, ganyan. Ang gulo.
Ayun nga lang.
So,
siguro pwede.
Mas malaki
yung
mas
shirt
malaki yung halimbawa, makira, magkamali. So, mas mahal.
Ay,
So, nilalagyan ko ng calling card.
Oh.
Yan. Put it there. That's it. So, at least, kahit nabenta ko na
nakapag-ship ka na yan in another country? Hindi pa?
Pwede naman. Kailangan nga, sasayangan ako pag mug kasi nga, baka masira.
Mabasa.
Konting lang, katulad nito. Konto lang nasira.
Ay, oo nga.
So, ko na? Siyempre,
Siyempre,
kung itsura ng painting, talagang kuha niya.
Oo nga, ang ganda.
Ibang supplier to, pero almost the same process naman. Meron naman sila. Kung ako sa'yo,
Di ba
bumili ka na lang ng
malabo yung
dito,
ganyan eh, di ba?
ng equipment. Bumili ka na lang ng equipment dyan, ikaw na lang mag-print. Kasi piniprint lang naman to at parang ginachurva doon sa
hihit yata yun.
Sabi nga ng kapatid nabibili na lang daw siya kasi na lang daw magagawa nito. Sabi ko, ayoko na kasi sa totoo lang pwede ko gawin yun. Kaya ayoko na pag-isipin yung production process kasi nga siyempre nga iniisip ko, siyempre paano mabili naman sa iba, ano ba naman, lahat ikaw na lang. Di ikaw na lahat, ikaw na mayaman. Diba?
O yung mahal din pala.
Give chance to others din. Siyempre, para may time ka na mag-drawing, mag-painting, mag ka na lang dyan, buong buhay mo. Ano ba yan?
Sometimes, naisip ko nga yun.
Katulad nito, ayoko na mag-isip about pag ng bag, di ba? Ano ba yan? Mahirapan ka pa, magkamali ka pa dyan, bibisit ka pa. Hindi na, wag na.
Mas mahirapan din sila na lang, o, di ba? Order ka na lang.
Ito talaga, gusto ko nang gamitin to.
Oo, magkano yung ganyan? Meron ka pa niyan?
Parang,
sold out na ba? Sold out na?
Na ko sa listahan, padalang kita. Basta pag wala na talagang lockdown, buisit na lockdown.
Gusto ko yan gusto ko yung nakabang. Hindi yung isa.
Color painting.
Ay, oo, yan. Yung isa, yung merong bike. Yung bike.
Oo.
Yan, gusto ko yan.
Sila isa Soberano nagbabike.
Ha?
Miss ate, kaming gusto bumili ng artwork na to. 30 stocks lang lahat. Tsaka pinag-thank you. Ito naman, maliit lang to. Kaya lang, yung picture ko na, yung picture na nagawa ko, talagang maganda yung pagkapit ko sa kanya. Kaya, nung ginawa na, maganda tignan.
Gusto ko rin ng ganyang
ganda. Oo, mag-merch ka na kasi benta mo sa Etsy.
Diba? Wala nga kasi akong tawag dito, website or whatever. Saan ko ipopost yun?
Website?
Yung parang there can
Etsy
order. Ha?
Parang hindi ka naman
Etsy? Hindi ko nga alam yun eh. Magsa-sign lang ba doon? Or may bayad yun every month?
Pero, I think meron pa isa atin na hindi ka na talaga magbibigay ka lang. Merong isang 1 or 2 other sites na you don't have to think of the production. Sila na. For example, pagbibigay ka sa kanila ng design, so they have different, so print by demand sila. So, for example, ako, gusto ko nung painting number 1 mo in a mug and a pillow. So, this, Red Bubble ba yung pangalan? Basta parang ganon. Parang mag-order ka doon sa Red Bubble. Sila na bahala, nagkagawa and mag-deliver. Kasi si Red Bubble lang magbibigay sa'yo kung ano mga commission mo sa mga, ito, nagpagawa ng na painting number 1 mo, Rosel. Nagpagawa siya ng mug, bag, tsaka pouch. Yun. So, meron ka doon. Pero syempre, din sila
send mo sa akin kung ano.
Pero at least yun, wala ka lang gawin.
Oo, yun nga yung maganda eh.
May message kita pag naalala ko yung pangalan. Basta alam ko meron ako.
Kasi yung meron
ako nasa Pilipinas. Meron yung kaibigan kong ganyan. Kaya lang, sabi ko, parang impractical. Kasi yung sa amin, pagdating na ng pera mo, magkano na lang.
Diba? Yun nga. Oo.
So, kasi parang ang laki ng kaltas nila, parang ganun.
Saka dito kasi,
Oo.
Pag magbebenta ka ng painting mo, merong insurance. Hindi pwedeng walang insurance kahit na maliit na painting. Minsan parang mas
Yung alin?
yung painting mo, halimbawa isi-send mo siya, merong insurance. Kukuhaan mo ng insurance to send it.
Diyan sa inyo?
Oo, may insurance.
May ganun.
Oo,
Insurance, June.
may insurance nga talaga po yun. Kasi sabi, ano yung isi-send mo? Dati nga, one time, kailangan ko siyang isend sa Switzerland yata. Yung kasi nag-exchange kami ng painting. Alam mo, hindi ko siya dinig lang. Tapos, sabi niya, kung tinanong ako kung ano ipapadala ko, sabi ko painting, then you have to get an insurance. O, diba? Kalo.
Oh. Kasi syempre, i-deliver mo siya, ganyan. Dito naman, alam mo naman sa Pilipinas, hindi mo may de-declare kung ano.
Siguro mas maganda lang talaga
make sure
yung mga edge, yung mga gilid talaga hindi siya matutupi or mababasa. Hindi siguro.
Oo. Ano mo naman siya, ang naman dun, kailangan ipack mo lang siya ng maayos.
Ang mahirap yata ibenta yung naka-canvas no? Kasi malaki yun.
Hindi, masukit
Pwede mo
i-roll. Pwede mong i-roll. Pero pag canvas na merong naka-stretch, pwede mo bubble wrap lang yun. Bubble wrap. Pagkatapos, ano mo na naman siya ulit ng karton and then bubble wrap ulit. Ulit lang hanggang maging okay na. Ano pa yung importante na or ganyan mo siya, lagyan mo ng yung carton box na yung parang may ledges. Basta i-protect mo lang siya na hindi siya mabasa, hindi ganyan. Hindi naman hirap, i-push mo na benta mo na yung mga painting mo, ano mo yan.
Yung dati mo ay nagbenta
ka na lang ulit.
Yung aso yata yun, meron ako nabenta na aso. Gusto ko magkano nga yun, $100 nga lang yun. Pero yung pagpapaship naman, Diyos mayo. Parang abunado pa ako.
Shipping mo. Dapat i-ship plus ka ba? Hindi mo na yung at cost na yon, artist price yun eh.
Yun nga
plus
shipping.
Parang libreng shipping.
Ang tawag
ka.
Yun nga yung ng pagka isa kang artist. Hindi mo maano kung paano mo siya ibebenta. Tapos babarating ka pa. Sa inyo, dali-dali lang naman gawin yan eh. Parang gusto ko sagutin na, di ko naman lang mag-drawing.
Walang sagot pag gano'n. Pag gano'n mo na siya, take it or leave it. If you don't like it, then don't get it. That's it. Di nahulog. Diba? Ano pa kayo doon?
I like your hair. It's purple. Tingnan mo pati yung mga banner ko dyan, purple talaga since alam kong favorite color mo yan.
Diba? Purple.
Diba?
So, kung may contact lens na kaya lang, di ako pwede mag-contact lens eh. Tari, kaka lang.
Nga, sige na. At 12:20 na rin. And thank you. Thank you so much.
Tagal. Parang chat lang tayo.
Ayan. Salamat naman sa mga nakikinig.
Kasi tomorrow, sana
bukas, what time yon tomorrow? 8?
On time naman ako 9:30 nag-o-online na ako.
Hindi, what time mo, workshop mo bukas online, what time?
10 a.m.
Okay. Sige, copy.
Exactly 10 a.m. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Thank you sa lahat na dyan.
Dito. Thank you, Te. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Ayan, thank you. Salamat sa inyong lahat na nandyan, nanonood, nagstay, and nag-BG. Ay, isa po! I'm gonna out now. Thank you so much. Ayan, thank you, thank you. Mag-out na ako ha. Thank you so much. Nakapag-live rin kahit konti, o di ba? Yes. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.